Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, August the 17th. I have this really good special video. It's about actually a little boy who has Lesch-Nyhan Syndrome. It's basically about a boy who who is born hurting himself. Very rare, you know. I noticed like some people was saying like the mental part is what caused people to hurt themselves, but this is different. He was born hurting himself. So check out this video. Leave a comment on my page and tell me what you guys think.
Three ranges from biting the lip, the tongue, the cheek, biting any part of the body he can get to. We have 5 children, and the youngest of which is Davey, and he's got Lesch-Nyhan Syndrome. There's pizza, ham sandwich, and apples. What would you like right now? Ham sandwich? Okay. In a nutshell, Lesch-Nyhan Syndrome is basically cerebral palsy. Davey's got the extreme with self-injury. Injury of self and injury of others. It's very rare. It's only 1 in 380,000 births. They'll bite their fingers, bite their toes, and if someone is close by, he'll lean over and bite them. And not that he actually goes for them, but if you're close enough, his mind kicks in and says, I need to bite you. To protect Davey from self-harm, we have to have him wear arm braces, keeps his hands from reaching his mouth. We've had to make special kangaroo pouches for his legs so his feet don't kick too far. So basically, if you look at his wheelchair, he's got straps everywhere. If he turns around to see that there's anything hard, he will hit his head. Whenever he's near anything dangerous, it's all covered. So at bedtime, we take him out of his hard arm guard. We put this on him, and it goes over like this, over his shoulder. And you can see how long it is. He can freely bend his arms, but he can't get to his fingers. These are other versions I made out of foam, out of string trimmer. So all of these things I have to redo, because each time I make a new thing, he outmaneuvers it and finds a way to hurt himself. So I end up making another kind and another kind and another kind.
And if he bites too much on his lip, then we can put this in his mouth so that he'll bite on this rubber instead of on his lip. So he kind of goes in phases with his self-injury. Right now he's not needing this at all.
So this is how he lives. Just head forth a little bit.
Yeah, it's not very good, huh?
Do you have a towel?
Yeah, they're down here.
Yeah. Tongue out. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he tries to eat the soap in the bathroom too.
Stay still, stay still. Do your best. Okay, you're done. 1 year, 4 months was when he started going like that with his lip. And it started to bleed more and more. And it was the very first time we'd ever seen it happen.
He had no appetite either, and he kept losing weight. So we had to get a gastrointestinal tube put in it so that we could feed him directly into his stomach.
I found my back window.
Really?
Someone with the syndrome is unable to produce a certain kind of protein. Because of that, they can develop stones in their kidneys.
Do you feel it going into your tummy?
Yeah, after.
After. This has kept you alive for many years, huh, buddy? And you couldn't eat?
Baby.
When you were a baby and you couldn't eat? Yep. Now you can start eating, right?
Yeah. Finally.
Finally. My other kids love Davey. They know he needs help. Sometimes they do resent having to help because they want to live their own life and do their own thing, I understand. But they love him deeply.
It's like a cat and mouse game where whenever we make a solution, he eventually finds a way to still hurt himself. So it makes you really feel bad
Davey's really brought our family together. It's a sort of connection. It's a really strong bond.
Davey needs 24-hour supervision. Lesch-Nyhan Syndrome requires the caregiver to always be near him because we do all the extra body care. All they have to do is play with Davey and keep him entertained.
Transports? Okay. So 5?
Yeah. We've gone through, 5, 6? One has stayed 6 months, another has stayed 4 days, another stayed 2. But the latest one, Cynthia, she has been a godsend.
I need muffin.
You need more chips?
She came to us about 11 months ago.
What?
I know, there's only one guy there. You probably could have took that. Uh-oh. I don't think they should attack it because there's like...
It's okay.
The most rewarding thing is seeing him light up. It warms my heart. Okay, get on there. Woo! As far as Davey's disability, I haven't seen anything like it before.
Let's go.
See you tomorrow. Oh, you're
Hey, just wait by the door.
Davey is 11 years old, and he goes to the elementary school nearby.
Hello, how are you?
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
He's one of the American artists who is still alive.
They rigged up the whole classroom so that Davey can enjoy all the activities with other kids.
Okay. So, again.
In my special ed classroom, Davey fits in with everybody. He's just part of the class. Other students can't always understand him. He's great at math. He has to talk the teacher through his math problems. He's really sensitive. He'll even notice if I'm having a bad day or if I got frustrated with a student. He'll say, "Miss Rhodes, are you okay?"
Average life expectancy. You're looking at the teens. Roughly 19 on to mid-20s.
Okay, let's pull your shirt down.
It's hard, but we're actually able to make a life for him that will give him joy. I first thought he might die at a young age. So I bought a big camera because I wanted the memories in case he did pass away early. I would always see pretty depressing shots of disabled kids. So I decided I wanted to have the world know what it was like to have a child like Davey. Full of joy and disabled. He's a cute little guy. He's always laughing, smiling, making jokes, teasing us. He does have his moments when he has pain, obviously, and he cries, but he doesn't linger on that very long, and he's joyful. He cannot have a typical, normal life, but the best we can give him is what we're giving him now.
All right. I would say that's an amazing story. I can see that, that family will have a good life. Actually, in fact, I, inspire them, for doing what they're doing, especially, with their youngest son, Davey. So, but, anyways, I know people was asking, what is Lesch-Nyhan Syndrome. You know, it's very rare to not only hear that terminology, but very rare that out of 300, and I think he said 388,000 or 380,000 and one that had this type of disability. Very rare. I mean, I haven't seen it like that before. So, anyways, what is Lesch-Nyhan syndrome? Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, or LNS, is a rare congenital. I think it's congenital at birth disorder that affects a child's brain and behavior. A key symptom is engaging in uncontrollable self-injury, including lips and finger biting or head banging. The disease causes a buildup of natural waste product called uric acid in the body. Researchers suspect LNS may also affect dopamine levels. Dopamine is a chemical messenger important for healthy brain function. Children with LNS experience a severe painful form of arthritis called gout. They also have poor muscle control, dystonia, and mental disability. There is no cure for Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, and the prognosis is poor. But treatment options can help you manage your children or your child symptoms and reduce complications for an improved quality of life. So basically, it's uncontrollable like behavior where he causes self-harm, where he just injure himself. And even though it might be a little bit painful and things of that nature, it just his brain is, kind of wired that way, which is very rare. Okay, who gets Lesch-Nyhan disease, or who gets Lesch-Nyhan syndrome? Lesch-Nyhan syndrome is an inherited metabolic disorder passed down from mothers to sons. It rarely affects girls. LNS can also develop in families with no history of this genetic disorder. In these cases, Lesch-Nyhan occurs due to a sudden change, mutation in a specific gene, HPRT1, while the baby develops during pregnancy. Genetic testing can determine if a person inherited the mutation or not. I know there's other questions like, are there other conditions like Lesch-Nyhan syndrome? Many conditions have symptoms that resemble Lesch-Nyhan syndrome. For example, autism spectrum disorder and cerebral palsy both have similarities to LNS. Getting an accurate diagnosis is important so your child can receive the appropriate care for their needs. Other conditions similar to Lesch-Nyhan syndrome include Cornelia de Lange syndrome, a developmental disorder, familial dysautonomia, Fragile X syndrome, glucose 6 I think it's phosphate dehydrogenase, or G6PD deficiency, a genetic condition that affects red blood cells. Hereditary sensory neuropathy, Huntington's disease. That's kind of a rare disease I ever heard. I think it's spelled phosphobacyl or I should say PRPP synthesis hyperactivity, which produces too much uric acid. And this is under the clevelandclinic.org. All this information, and so on and so forth. So basically, as you can see from this video, that basically him having the Lesch-Nyhan syndrome, I mean, it does cause him to hurt himself. And, you know, I'll be praying for, you know, Davey to, you know, have not only a good life, but, you know, I'll be praying for him to, you know, get him healed from this disease, or this disability syndrome. But I know, even let's say if he didn't heal him, or he does, you know, I know God has great plans for him, and like I can see that through him. And you know, and I would like to interview that family. You know, tell me what their life was like. How difficult was it? You know, because these stories are just very special and very, you know, grateful. And I love hearing their stories about, you know, people who has, you know, all different kinds of disability. But anyways, I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and I will see you on the next one. Take care, give care, and I'll see you later. Thank you for watching this video. As you can see on the black screen, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification. Thank you.